So peep this shit, pipsqueaks. Gotta show you my apparel. Got that Sublime tee. I noticed today that tie-dye is not my color. This is my first time wearing this bullshit fucking shirt, as I gonna go ahead and wear it while I tell you this bullshit story. But I also need to draw attention to this Dragon Ball Z hat, which I think I've shown you before, but you ain't seen these. Down on bended knee, I show you my fucking Vegeta socks. Bit of a banger. Anyway, let's get into this bullshit. So today, we gonna talk about the prom. Most of y'all motherfuckers remember the prom. Some of y'all don't though. I mean, I didn't in the few years after high school because nobody wanted to take my lame ass. Yeah, I didn't go in high school. Didn't even go with a blow-up doll, though I have a friend that did that, which is fucking amazing. Anyway, didn't go to prom until about a couple years after I got back from college, which I had failed out of course. So, I had gotten back from college, had sprouted a few inches taller than I was in high school, had ditched the spectacles, and was looking like a spectacle myself. And I remember walking up in that town and immediately fucking just panties flying at me, bras flying at me. Swoon! Oh, that spear boy! He's just so fucking hot now, girl! Ooh! Psych, none of that fucking happened. But I was a little more attractive than I was in my high school days, because back then I was hideous. Anyways, I don't know why the fuck I'm standing up and pacing around. What's gotten into me? Probably caffeine. Anyway, I'm gonna pop a squat here and continue this bullshit. So I got back to motherfucking Jayboro, Texas, looking fine as fuck. Psych, but looking decent, I guess. Anyway, got back into that town and soon got me a girly friend. I told you I wouldn't pace around anymore, but I had to go get my vaporizer so I can fuck my lungs up worse than they already are. Yeah, about that time when I got back to Jayboro was when I started smoking ciggy wiggies. Yeah, chain smoking them motherfuckers. The first time I had a cigarette, didn't inhale. But they told me, you're being a gigantic pussy. You're supposed to inhale that shit. So once I started inhaling it, took that first breath, dude, after that, I was chain smoking like a motherfucker every day. So I smoked lots of cancer sticks, them coffin nails. Always had one to the lips. Yeah, that was my shit, man. Them cowboy killers, them red 100s. Anyway, so this girl, she was still in high school at the time. And she invited me to go to the prom. I was like, I suppose so. Not really my thing, but fuck it. I'll give it a shot. But then the problem arose of me finding a fucking tuxedo. Yeah, most people don't have a fucking tuxedo sitting around. Do I look like a tuxedo kind of guy? No, I ain't. So I had to find somebody to loan me their tux. Found a good friend who hooked me up with his tuxedo. Snapped that bitch on my body and I was looking fresh to death, son. Straight fresh, cousin. Fresher than you've ever looked in your goddamn existence, man. I looked fly as fuck. Anyway, got some pictures taken in that tux. I might try to put them up on motherfucking Facebook in the comments if y'all motherfuckers even go on fucking Facebook and look at this bullshit. But I got them pictures sitting around somewhere and yeah, I was looking cool as fuck. And then one of them, I'm sitting on the edge of my truck. They off in the distance, popping fucking photographs, little shutter bugs, taking some pictures of me. And guess what? I got a fucking cancer stick attached to my lip, taking me a deep old fucking drag into the lungs. It's a good picture. There's another one of me out in front of the courthouse on the square of the small town of Jacksboro, Texas. So, I remember getting into the bus to head to prom. I was surrounded by youngins, people a few years younger than me who I remembered from high school. Strangely, I had become somewhat cool in the years after high school, and people seemed to like seeing me there. They were like, yo, what up? And one thing they often told me was, aren't you Taylor's brother? I was like, yes, I'm fucking Taylor's brother. See, Taylor is a bit of a baller. I am not a baller. Never have been. Though I try very hard. Anyway, they fucking liked seeing me there, man. So I chatted it up with a few of the riders on that bus on the way up to prom, preparing myself for the crazy fucking night that was about to go down. I arrived at the motherfucking prom in Decatur, Texas. Some sort of motherfucking convention center out there. Yeah, I rolled up in there. I was like, these motherfuckers on this bus, they my homies now. I'm about to wild out in this motherfucker. I'm about to have me a good ass time. Back then, I wasn't getting as wasted as I do these days. Sometimes. And so I knew nothing of the wonders that alcohol would have done for me in that tense and socially anxious environment. But I gave it my all. Walked up into prom. Walked up in there ready to fucking conquer the world with my shit. Notice how I'm fucking changing my hat positions multiple fucking times in the interest of entertaining you fine ladies and gents. Only this is tearing my contact out of my eye. The things I'll do for you fucking bastards is unbelievable. Anyway, you fucks walked up into prom ready to tear that motherfucker down, ready to burn it to the ground. So I walked up in there with the girly friend on the arm. First thing I noticed as I'm bebopping on up in there is a man that I knew quite well from my high school years standing right in front of my direct eyesight. Locked eyes with him. Locked eyes with this motherfucker. Looking fly as fuck. And I was like, my dude, my motherfucking dude. How you been, Senor Pepe Veranos? Hey, Pepe Veranos was up in that bitch. Fucking Joe Summers, man. Joe fucking Summers was in that bitch, and I was delighted to fucking see his face there. Little backstory on the amazing fucking human being that Joe Summers, also known as Pepe Veranos, is that motherfucker is fresh to death, cool as fuck. Didn't like him the first few years I had him in Spanish 1 and 2, but in Spanish 3, he made a comment to me that made me feel so fucking good inside. He told me that I had the capabilities to adequately learn, read, and speak fucking Spanish. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna try to be in Spanish 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, fucking 8. I'm gonna try to be in all the Spanishes. But I had to graduate, go off to college, and I never fucking took any Spanish again after that. The only shit I've learned since then is street Spanish, dog. But one thing I do know, and never fucking forgot, was how to say the American Pledge of Allegiance in Espanol. Yes, learned that. Don't know why the fuck that was relevant at all, but was taught that shit. I could repeat it here to you now, direct, verbatim, word for fucking word. And the pronunciation would sound quite fucking good, not to toot my own horn, but yes. But I ain't about to recite that old bullshit right now, because I think I already done it on another BST. So I ain't trying to repeat content here. I'm trying to deliver y'all fresh fucking shit every time. Anyway, Pepe Veranos was in that bitch. I fucking shook his hand, fist bumped him a little bit, and I was like, my dude. He told me I looked pretty good in that tuxedo, and he was glad to see me there. We exchanged a fucking lengthy dialogue. And then it was time to hit the dance floor. My immediate thoughts were, this shit ain't for me. I don't fucking dance. If your friends don't dance, they ain't no fucking friends of mine. Well, fuck you. I won't be your goddamn friend then, because I don't like to dance. I'm not fucking good at it. I'm white. I can't fucking dance, man. But that night, something came over me that was a tad bit appalling, but a tad bit fucking amazing. Because I hit the fucking dance floor. Look at them white ass legs, man. That shit is disgusting. Anyway, hit that dance floor. Started to shimmy around a little bit. Do a little bit of two-stepping, little grooving and shit like that. And before long, I found my rhythm. And let me just tell you, I was on that goddamn dance floor all hours of the night throughout that prom. Loved it there. Felt right at home. Ended up getting dances from all kinds of fine females. Psych, I don't know if they were hot or not. That was a long ass time ago. They probably were bunk. But anyway, danced with my girlfriend mostly because I was there because she wanted me to be there. So I was trying to be a fucking gentleman and treat her to a good time. What the fuck do you think I am? Some kind of sick womanizer? Get them thoughts out of your goddamn head right now. Anyway, hit the dance floor, did some cool shit. Before I knew it, we was sipping out the punch bowl, and a motherfucker walked up talking about, "You trying to dance battle?" I was like, I kid you not at all. We were on that fucking dance floor battling immediately after that. I don't know what came over me. I saw red. I was like, I gotta fuck this dude up. I gotta get out here and fucking make a name for my little punk ass self so these motherfuckers will never forget me. So I got out there and began battling. I was attempting break dances. I was attempting all kinds of shit that was way out of my ballpark. But the onlookers seemed to think it was pretty fucking cool. Either that or they were just having an intense bout of laughter inside of their brains and outside of their mouths, which I did not notice because I was in the midst of a battle, dog. I was in the midst of a fucking war for my life and for my goddamn reputation. I was trying to do everything I could to look fly, and I was hitting it, dude. I was killing it out there, breakdancing, doing all kinds of shuffling, waltzing, doing shit I didn't know how I fucking gained the abilities to do. But I was smashing that shit. I ended up battling at least no less than about 10, 15 motherfuckers. Defeated everyone. Flawless victories, dude. Standing ovations from the crowd of onlookers who knew I was the baddest motherfucker up in that place. But you know what comes next? You already know. Psych, none of that happened. I don't know if I won or not, but we all had a grand old time. It was pretty fun. We all acted like complete fools. I don't think any of us knew how to dance quite to the abilities that we were trying to attempt to fucking dance. But we continued to have a good time. It was fun. I left that prom feeling like a complete badass, dude. I had made friends. I had broken down my social anxiety and attempted things to look cool and had been somewhat successful at doing so. So I made a few friends in the process and, conquered my fucking fears and shit, man. It was like one of the first times I did something that outlandish. And now, here I sit on a fucking love seat in front of a camera telling you motherfuckers my bullshit stories, not caring if you like them at all. Not caring, just out here doing my fucking thing. That fucking prom was the beginning of me turning into an entertainer. So never, ever get a inkling of a fucking idea inside your brain that I give zero fucking fucks what you think about this shit, because I know there's some people out there that think it's fucking amazing and they laugh a little bit and they have a good time. So if you're here to have a good time with me, then I'm here to have a good time with you too. So I'm gonna continue making these bullshit stories and having a good ass time trying to entertain your ass, trying to do all these creative endeavors that I'm on constantly throughout my life. So this has been the 24th installment in this incredibly exciting series that I know you're just creaming, waiting on the next episode. 25 is going to be just as lit as the first 24 were, dude. You think I'm going to fucking let up? You think I'm going to soften up in any way? Fuck no, I never been about that bullshit, but I am about this bullshit story. So sit tight, hang in there, and just enjoy your time off from me for a little bit. Get in the holiday spirit. And in those very moments when you're just starting to enjoy yourself, I'll be here to pop back in on Snapchat to ruin your goddamn life. Yep, it's what I'm about. So, it's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun, motherfucker. Peace and chicken grease.